Thank you very much. Today I'll be talking about the need for every nation to build an AI compliance center. Why we are saying that? Because this topic is also related very much with cybersecurity as well. My name is Dr. Masoom Alam, and I'm the Chief Technology Officer of Cytomate, and I'll be presenting you that what work is going on in Cytomate regarding achieving a compliance center for AI. Here is a brief profile about me. My name is, as I mentioned, Prof.M.MasoomAlam, Alam, and also I have some pioneer work on AI-based deception. My area of interest is also cyber resilience through breach and attack simulation platforms, also driving into attack surface management, which is next generation with the help of AI, and large-scale deployment of honeypots and also OT infrastructure as well. Before that, I was also a tenured professor of cybersecurity at ComStats University, Islamabad. Now, what is the urgency of AI compliance? So by 2030, we know this thing that AI will contribute over 15.7 trillion to the global economy, actually. And AI is evolving like faster than regulations. Uh, before Gartner was saying that AI will be like electricity by 2025, but now we have a different assumption actually. And as AI is evolving faster than regulations, the lack of governance is actually going to increase risks for using it. Like, for example, with respect to bias, misinformation, or even cybersecurity threats. So this is now the need that we should have a national AI compliance center as soon as possible. What are the global AI compliance centers which are already available, but they are focused on different aspects? Like, for example, EU, they have a risk-based regulation. US, they are more pro-innovation, so they don't want to stop their innovations on that as well. China has a very strict state-driven AI control. So, and other nations, they have fragmented or lack of consistency. So they need actually a very consistent set of responsibilities for such AI compliance centers. Now, if we look at the map, and this again I took from LinkedIn actually, so you can see that different nations, how they are actually working or what are their regulations are actually focused on with respect to AI. Also, 1,000 plus global AI regulations as well in Canada, in UK, in EU, many other countries, and also UAE as well for their national strategy for AI. So, this source could not be updated, but you can see that there are split efforts that are going on in this direction. Now, what is an AI compliance center? First of all, we need to see. So, a centralized regulatory body ensuring AI is safe, transparent, and accountable. Actually, with these three features, there are four functions that are needed. So, first of all, we should be able to have AI audits and certifications. We have risk classification and monitoring. We have ethical AI enforcement. So, this is another very deep topic, inshallah, that we'll be covering follow up. So, what is ethical AI actually? So, there is actually, AI has no boundaries actually. If you have access to cheap hardware, if you have access to open source models, you can actually fine tune them to work for you like anything actually. So what are the considerations for ethical AI enforcement? And what is the global AI policy standardization? So like AI compliance center has to work like Interpol actually. So they have different variations and they are talking to each other and trying to have a safe, transparent, and accountable AI in their countries. Now, how to build an effective AI program? First of all, we need to actually have the regulations. We should have ethical impact assessments. We should have cybersecurity measures actually. So this whole AI compliance sector is not possible without having the proper measures for the cybersecurity, and also documentation auditing, how humans are looking at that, how privacy, for example. So because you see that now there are lawsuits against OpenAI as well. For example, from New York Post, right? This is one of them that I'm just mentioning. So how AI is going to gather the data, how AI is going to deal with the privacy. So all of these things should be really, really looked in depth. And also fairness and bias mitigations as well, by the way. How algorithms are performing. This is another technical topic that actually we need to cover. So without appliance, you will have bias in AI, you will have deep fakes. Okay, this is now kind of a threat actually that can really change the life of the people. With just one picture, we know this thing. What can happen that is uploaded on the social media? So we should have an audit mechanism that is going on. AI cybersecurity vulnerabilities as well, and unethical AI decision making. So AI can be questioned about their decisions as well. This is actually part of the compliance program. Cybersecurity vulnerabilities, because if AI is working against an organization, organization, you can imagine how much sophisticated those threats or attacks could be. Just wanted to actually give you that what's going on if there's no compliance. So China fined one organization, Ireland also fined Meta, and US actually they fined iTutor actually, and the reason was bias. So this is also something that needs to be taken care. If there is no AI compliance center, you will always have chaos, and you will have like very difficult world in the digital world and very difficult to manage. What is a deepfake technology? So you have a real face of the person, and then you have a fake person actually, and then that fake person is doing everything that you want. Okay, and this can ruin your personal life. This can have impact on your work life. Okay, this can actually create so much troubles for you, even globally and locally as well. So there are many social challenges as well associated with this technology. How you will actually prosecute some organization for deepfake actually? What are the steps if there is no AI compliance center? So success stories as well. There is not all negative news about the AI compliance center. We have GDPR, we have ISO AI standard, and also risk mitigations, AI risk mitigations in the financial institutions as well. And these are some of the stories that are going on. Still work is needed, but of course the AI compliance center is more deep. And here I will tell you why it is deep, because it has core pillars actually. So it has governance and policies, it has technical compliance, it has ethical AI, it has security and risk mitigation, and it has global collaboration, which is really, really important. That's why we are here now urging the need for an AI compliance center. What are the pillars? I already discussed about them one way or the other. The ethical AI framework, and this ethical AI is actually is needed to make sure that all the algorithms that are being deployed in an organization, like whether it's a hospital or financial institution or even law enforcement agencies, those are working according to the needs actually, and they don't have their keen interest in that. So this is also something that is not possible without very in-depth monitoring, and that we are going to cover in our talk on ethical AI framework. How AIC audit the system? So data collection, algorithm transparency check, decision-making accountability. First of all, the thing is that who will do it? Where are the auditors actually? So those auditors which have this much deep background are also needed. And this is part of the training program that Artificial Intelligence Compliance Center is going to provide actually. Okay, now we know that all the auditors, how they do the compliance check and all that. But if tomorrow the auditors have to audit the AI systems actually, how that will look like. So a whole new horizon of industry is actually waiting for us to innovate and work on it. So what are actually the differences between the AI Compliance Center and the traditional regulator? You can see AI Compliance Center has an AI specific focus. They have real-time AI audits, global policy standardization, ethical AI oversight. So all the things actually that are very, very technical, and adaptability to rapid AI evolution as well. So tomorrow a new branch of models or new way of deepfake comes out actually. So how the investigator, for example, I would say that in this case, AI forensic investigator will prove that actually this is a deep fake, for example, or this is being created by this person. So you see my point that how this field is now very much related with cybersecurity. This is I wanted to talk because of our inherent bond with Qatar being a Qatari company. So what is the role actually? So we see that Qatar have a national AI strategy and ethics principles already published. They have the Qatar Central Bank AI compliance guidelines as well. But what we are envisioning in Cytomate is that Qatar should position itself as an AI compliance hub for the Middle East actually. And because of the soft power that Qatar have, Qatar can establish the first ever compliance research center actually. So that soft power can be used for not only mediations among different nations. It is about mediations of the AI compliance centers as well. Okay, so if there is any conflict, that can also be resolved through the soft power of Qatar. This is what we are envisioning actually. So financial sector, now I'm giving you a few examples, like for example, AI-driven fraud or automated trading risks, actually, that should be sorted out by the AI Compliance Center. In healthcare, if there is any misdiagnosis or if there is any patient data privacy being leaked or being violated, so this thing should be cleared as well. Now, national cybersecurity. This is very, very important. This is very close to us as well. You know, we are a breach and attack simulation company, cyber deception company, gathering threat intelligence through attack surface management company, basically. So we are really, really now focused on AI-powered cyber attacks, and that can be used at autonomous weapons as well. So how to actually prevent unethical AI warfare? So artificial intelligence in cybersecurity, how this could be done. Actually, this is now how the AI can be used in AI for the AI warfare, actually. So these are some of the fields that are actually being mentioned here. And ethical AI governance, as I mentioned, this is a very important and very technical topic, inshallah, that I'll be covering in the next few talks. So this is actually how AI governance is going to ensure fairness, transparency, and accountability, and monitoring all the time, because AI can actually deviate from the promises that AI has given to an organization. And a new set of SLAs should be defined as well. This is the ethical AI governance. A full picture is given that how this could be done. I found this very interesting as well, so I've included it in the slides. Challenges, actually global cooperation hurdles, actually, because there's no much such standardization, resistance from the AI corporations, rapid AI evolutions, actually. So I mean, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow, actually, because now there is a race which is going on between different nations, actually. Okay. So I mean, this needs to be, this is a challenge, as is this is a challenge in cybersecurity. So stronger international AI governance treaties and public-private partnership for compliance are the solutions for such thing. Uh, this is also a very important slide regarding the talent shortage and AI skilled resources, and how actually those could be trained. And to actually address these challenges, we need some auditing companies as well, actually. So not only companies which are focused, for example, NIA standards implementation or GDPR or data privacy laws, actually, they are specifically focused on AI audit implementations. What are the futures of the AI Compliance Center becoming mandatory globally? Okay, so we need to act fast. AI mandatory laws redefining industries and international AI treaties are going to happen very soon. But if you have your AI Compliance Center already in order and working properly. So why we need an AIC now? Because we need companies, governments, and individuals to participate and to actually to to collaborate with each other to help mitigate the risks which are associated if there is a AI and you don't have any global center in place. That's all from our side, actually. What do you think about this talk? What do you think? What are the aspects which were missed? Actually, I will be very happy to understand a critical review. One last statement that I want to make. So AI is the future, but only if we regulate it responsibly, actually. That is very, very important to understand. And why you see the logo of Cytomate here. This is because Cytomate is working on emerging technologies. We are a BAS vendor, we are a cyber deception vendor, we are an attack surface management vendor, and we are a breach and attack simulation vendor for OT environment called Battle Twin. But we are envisioning on the future as well. So this is actually why this area is really of interest to us. I'm very thankful to all who listened to this talk. And if you have any other thought or comment or any collaboration or anything, you can actually send us an email over here. I really thankful to you all again. Thank you so much.